Moving on to the late night slate here. We got Colorado versus Washington State. Looks like Washington State's commanding a -10 price tag. This one's on ESPN. The total opened 56, bet down to 53 as of right now. Are you going with another underdog in this one, Kelly, or going to lay it with Wazoo?
You know what? I have to lay the points here with Wazoo. We kind of joked before we started the show, is Colorado going to backdoor us here? And I feel like they are the team to try to do that, but I don't know if Washington State is going to allow that to happen. As you guys know, they lost as over 2 touchdown favorites at Cal last Friday night. And I think we're going to see a different, more down-to-earth Wazoo team. I really like what Coach Leach has done with this team, and I think we see a bounce-back game over a really crappy Colorado team.
All right, so the back door is not going to be open in Pullman, Washington, huh?
God, I hope not.
All right, so Wazoo -10 along with 3 pretty sizable underdogs. That's what we're going with this week. And Kelly, so being there in Las Vegas, are you hearing anything around town in the sports books?
So, I just actually was shooting over at Cromwell just a little bit earlier with the newspaper, and they have a brand new, beautiful book. If you guys are in town, you should definitely go check it out. Other than that, Vegas is pretty quiet right now. It's week 8. I cannot believe that we're 2/3 of the way through college football, almost half the way through the NFL season. So, it's just one of those interesting times here in town. Lots of action going on, and it's a great time to come visit.
Yeah, absolutely. Good weather too. And this weekend you're gonna catch your Broncos not too far away in LA, right? Anything I guess the watchers should know about that as far as maybe that stadium in LA? What are you thinking about that?
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to watch a professional football game in such a small stadium. It'll be the first time I've ever got to do it. I've been to quite a few stadiums, and I'm going to say it's going to be an upgrade from Qualcomm, because the last time I was there, I can understand why the team wanted to move. The line, though, is rather interesting. We saw the Broncos open as a 1-point favorite quickly. Somebody bet the Chargers moved to 1, now 1.5. I don't know what to make of this Broncos team. I think last week everybody knew the sharp play was the Giants. I did not have the guts to bet them. I definitely did not bet the Broncos. And then they get the outright loss as double-digit home favorites. This is a Chargers team, though, that they've absolutely owned over the course of basically my adult life. And anytime that we, as Broncos fans, played the Chargers or the Raiders for that matter, it always kind of was circled early on as a W. I do like what the Broncos have done with their running game. But for whatever reason, this Chargers team is kind of scrappy. We saw last week where they upset the Raiders as 3-point dogs going into Oakland. The Black Hole is a really tough place to play. So I'm excited for this game. I just don't know how much of a home field advantage the Chargers are really going to have. So it kind of makes it difficult to cap. I'm excited to go check out the stadium myself and see if it really is half Broncos fans, half Chargers fans.
Yeah, no, that will be a fun one. And Kelly, one last question here. I'm asking a couple people doing videos this week because it was kind of a topic on hand on the roundtable. If UCF beats Navy, runs the table, talking about the Central Florida Knights here, and then beats USF November 24th and goes on to be undefeated, do you think they deserve to be in the playoff conversation?
So this is where it gets tricky, and everybody wants to talk about these Power 5 schools and whether they deserve to be in or not. And I absolutely, as an underdog bettor, believe that UCF should be allowed to be in the college football playoff. But then we have to go into should we expand the playoff? Should we do this? Should we do that? And that's where it gets tricky, because someone like a 1-loss Oklahoma team, should they be out versus, an undefeated UCF team? And I absolutely agree. I think if you run the table and prove that you can compete with the big boys, that you should get an opportunity to do so.
Yeah, I mean, a team that's 100 points off by the odds makers so far this season. I think that they have definitely shown that. I mean, they beat Maryland, and they'll have a couple tough opponents there. So I don't disagree with you. I think they at least deserve to be in the conversation. But Kelly, hey, great show. We got Texas +7, Iowa State +7, Syracuse +17, and Wazoo -10 on the night slate. So yeah, anything else before we close it out?
No, Drew. Thanks for always having me on.
All right. Best of luck this weekend, Kelly.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to our channel. Now, we've put a lot of work into producing all these free videos, so please help us out and keep all our content free for you forever by simply liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Now, not to mention, a visit to our industry-leading website will warm the hearts of all our SBR employees, especially myself. Now, the links are over there to the left, so do check those out. Thanks for watching.